Hello there, this is KR Bardwaj. I always welcome you to my YouTube channel, Font of English Education. This is the second session of noun. In the very first session, very last session of noun, we learned about types of noun. I gave you an overview of noun, what is a noun and its uses. If you haven't watched that video yet, please go and watch. Link has been given in the description. Today we are gonna learn about noun and gender. Do you know what is the difference between sex and gender? When we fill form, there is an option. An option has been given to be filled. Noun, sex and gender. What is the difference between them? When we talk about sex, sex refers to the biological and physiological differences between man and woman. It has two categories, first male and second female. When we talk about gender, gender refers to the cultural and social differences between man and woman. It has four categories. Masculine, feminine, and common and neuter. Although both are almost same, but there is a little difference between them. Grammar represents feminine for female and masculine for male. Although both are same, there are four types of gender: masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender, and neuter gender. My dear friend, point to be noted over here. Its correct pronunciation is masculine, not masculine. Line. Alone you can read it, you can pronounce it line. Nine. Alone you can read it nine. But when we talk about masculine, it's masculine, not masculine. Feminine, not feminine. Correct, I repeat, correct, its correct pronunciation is masculine, not masculine. Feminine, not feminine. So in the next slide, I would love to show you some examples. Let's talk about types of gender. First, masculine gender. It represents a male animal. Animal means I'm not talking about a wild animal, pet animal. No, I'm talking about a living being. A masculine gender, it represents a male animal, a living being, male living being. Example: boy, man, brother, father, son, prince, dog, horse, etc. When we talk about feminine gender, it represents a female animal. Example: girl, woman, sister, mother, daughter, princess, cow, mare, etc. It's opposite of feminine gender is opposite of masculine gender. Common gender, it represents either a male or a female animal. Guys, point to be noted. Like friend, a friend could be of female and male. Female animal and female animal. So when we talk about student, student could be feminine gender and masculine gender. I have a student, she won the first prize. I have a student, he is intelligent, she is beautiful. We can treat both. I have a friend, he is handsome, she is beautiful. Cousin, classmate, cousin, person, doctor. A doctor could be of female and male. All designations of all the designation peon to prime minister. Guys, its correct pronunciation is peon, not pn. Most of students pronounce this word pn. No, it's peon. British pronunciation peon to prime minister. All the designations are common gender. Neuter gender, it represents neither a male or nor a female animal. Guys, point to be noted. Its neuter gender is opposite of common gender. Common gender represents either a male or female, but its neuter gender represents neither a male nor a female animal. Example: table, chair, pen, pencil, book, kitchen, room, home, house, all lifeless things, all non-living things. Material nouns, all the material nouns. Yesterday in the last video we learned about material noun, collective noun. All the collective nouns and material nouns are neuter gender. And lower animals, lower animal like fly, ant, insect, we can't recognize them, we can't clarify them. We can't clarify them by seeing, by touching their gender. They are, which type of gender, feminine or masculine gender. And baby, infant and child, guys, point to be noted here. These noun three, baby, infant and child, these three nouns are not non-living thing. Okay, these are living things, baby. But why? In the next slide I will explain why we use baby, infant and child as a neutral gender. Have a look at these examples. A baby boy has broken her hand. A baby boy has broken his hand. A baby boy has broken its hand. Which one is correct answer? This is it is correct answer over here. Why? Because baby, child, infant, toddler, these are treated as a neutral gender. As I taught you in the very last slide, although these are not lifeless things, these are human beings. Because we don't have knowledge about baby's gender. If you know about the gender of baby, you can use her for feminine gender, his for masculine gender. If this sentence is a baby boy has broken his hand. Guys, if you write a baby boy, so then we use his hand. A baby girl has broken her hand. These are 100% correct sentences. The child is asleep. Do not wake her, do not wake him, do not wake it. Answer is it, because we don't know the gender of child. I know most of you are students. If you are a student, please point to be noted. We don't know the child. In examination, the examination point of view, we don't know the gender of child. Always treat child, baby, infant, toddler as a neutral gender. Guys, point to be noted. If you know at home anywhere, if you know the gender of child, toddler and baby, you can treat it as according to its gender. If any person comes, ask her, him to wait. Person is a neutral gender. Common gender. Person is a common gender. Okay, either it represents either a male or female animal. So here, it, not it. Okay, not is not used for male or female. Answer is him, not her. Why? When gender is not clarified, guys, point to be noted, common gender. When gender is not clarified, we treat it as a masculine gender. We treat it as a masculine gender. We prefer masculine gender. When, I repeat, when common gender is not clarified, we treat it as a masculine gender, not feminine, masculine gender. In daily life, we use many sentences at our home. Someone is at the door. Okay, ask him to come, not ask her to come. Someone is at the gate. Ask him to wait, not ask her to wait. Each is free to ask whatever he wants, not each is free to ask whatever she wants. We treat, when, I repeat, when common gender is not clarified, we prefer masculine gender. Next sentence, the Indian Army knows her duty, his duty, her duty, their duty and its duty. Answer is its duty. It is used for, as you know, neutral gender. Neutral gender is a, it's a neutral gender. Point to be noted. For neutral gender, we use it or there. Why in this sentence? The jury were divided. his, her, their opinion. Answer is their opinion, not her, not his, not its. Here and not his, not her, not their. Guys, point to be noted. Army is a neutral gender. Sam, jury is neutral gender. Both are collective nouns. So here collective noun, for collective noun we have written its. Here for collective noun we have written there. Why? When a collective noun is treated singular, it takes it. Point to be noted. When a collective noun is treated plural, it takes there. That's why here jury is, okay, jury has been treated plural. A collective noun has been treated plural. That's why it took there over here. There has been written over here. Their opinions. A jury were divided their opinions, not its opinion. In this sentence, the moon has hidden her face, its face, his face, their face behind the cloud. Guys, point to be noted here. Correct answer is her, not its, not his, not there. Why? India is my country. She is rich in culture, not he, not it. Why? Here, moon is a collective noun, neuter gender. Sorry, not collective noun, a neuter gender, non-living thing. And here, India is also a neuter gender. So why these two neuter gender have been treated here in these two sentences like of as a feminine gender? Why? I will make you understand in the next slide why. There are some nouns that are treated as a person. In the next slide we will learn about it. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take. Personification of noun. What is a personification? Personification, some nouns, some animated objects, some lifeless things that are represented as a person is called personification. I repeat, personification, some nouns that are represented as a person is called personification. There are some animated objects, there are some lifeless things which are said to be represented, to be personified as a person. These are as masculine gender, death, time, sun, winter, etc. As feminine gender, moon, spring, justice, autumn, country, ship, etc. etc. So guys, now question arises over here. How do we recognize which one is treated as masculine gender, which one is treated as feminine gender? If any lifeless thing, any animated object indicates, represents power, strength, harshness, roughness, cruelty, it is treated as masculine gender. If any lifeless thing, if any noun, if any animated object represents beauty, softness, kindness and calmness, it is treated as feminine gender. Point to be noted. India is proud of her scientist. For example, India is proud of her scientist, not its scientist. India, country is treated as feminine gender. As feminine gender. But point to be noted, there are four countries that are represented as masculine gender. Okay, the USA. Guys, point to be first the USA, second Germany, third Russia. It's not Russia, it's Russia. Sound is Russia. Okay, third Russia, and fourth France. These are supernatural power countries. These are considered supernatural country, supernatural power. These countries are represented as masculine gender. All rest of all countries are represented as feminine gender. That's why India is proud of her scientist. We say India is my motherland, Pakistan is my motherland, Nepal is my motherland, but we don't say the USA is my motherland. What we have to say fatherland? I'm so sorry. I'm joking. So these four countries, guys, point to be noted. These four countries are represented as masculine gender. All these countries, rest of all countries are represented feminine gender. Time himself heals all wounds. Time, time indicates strength, power, roughness. So that's why it is treated. Time is treated as masculine gender. The ship has lost many of her crew. Guys, point to be noted here. Ship with the name of ship. Okay, ship. We treat ship as feminine gender. Lost her, not his, not its crew. Death always knows his victim. Death, not its victim, not her victim. It's not it's okay. His will be correct answer. Death shows, indicates, represents. Death represents power, strength, roughness. The Taj Express. This is a name of train. A train. The Taj Express is running an hour late. She will arrive at station at 10 p.m. Not it will arrive. Guys, point to be noted. Okay, she has been written for train, the Taj Express. So here, guys, I repeat these names. These animated objects are treated death, time, sun, winter, etc. These are treated as masculine gender. Moon, spring, justice, culture, the name of countries except for USA, Russia, uh, and France and Germany. We treat as masculine gender. Ship, name of ship, time for masculine gender. So I would love to finishing this video over here. I hope you have found this session helpful. If you have found this session helpful, please don't forget like, subscribe and share. I'm looking forward to meeting you in the next session. In the next session, we will learn about noun and number. So I will see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Have fun.